Hey kittens! Happy Friday and welcome to my 2019 bullet journal setup. Technically, this year's already started, but that shouldn't stop anyone from starting a bullet journal whenever they darn well feel like it. Last year I used a copper Leuchtturm, but this year I decided to take the plunge and use a burgundy Scribbles That Matter notebook. The pages are a little thicker and less yellow, which I think will definitely make me happier in the long run. Jumping right in, I decided to add a flowchart that I adapted from an image I saw on Pinterest. It depicts my creative process, and I really just enjoyed how this looks, and it's pretty self-explanatory here. I focused on using only black ink for the collections that I wanted to put in the front of my bujo, but what I'm going to do in the future is go in, and as I fill in these pages, I'll be adding pops of color to show my progression. Fair warning, the next part of this video is going to go by pretty fast, so bear with me. One of the most useful collections that I've come to use over the last 2 years is a year at a glance page, and this year I decided to combine it with my future log. Simple yet time-consuming, and we're just going to go ahead and use the power of editing to skip over this. Voila! Next, I decided to create a page dedicated to any ideas that I have for themes as the year progresses, rather than having them scattered through the entire journal. Next to this page, I added in a milestone page. This is where I'm going to go in and write anything important that happens throughout the year, as well as the date and possibly how I was feeling. Next up is my reading log, and this collection was so helpful last year. My goal this year is to read only those books that I want to, not what I think I should be reading. The number isn't important, it's what I'm going to get out of the books that matters the most. Following this is my video log, which is just going to be a list of the videos that I'm going to be posting this year. Following that is my entertainment log, where I'm going to put the films, books, TV shows, and music that people recommend to me. For Christmas, my family went in on getting me season tickets to Hale Center Theater, and I am definitely looking forward to this year's lineup. So of course I was going to put in a page in here dedicated to the experience. The last part of my collections is a page that will be dedicated to my YouTube strategy. I have big plans, and I can't wait to share the content that I have planned for you this year. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty and start with the January plan with me. The word of the month for January is create. I wanted to create something pleasing to the eye, so I decided to use arrows and dream catchers this month. Drawing feathers has never been my strong suit, but I really liked how they turned out. To give it kind of a dreamy effect, I decided to put down the colors of the feathers first and then go back in with my micron and draw in the outlines and Following my monthly goals page and the title page is my monthly calendar. One of the things I really enjoyed last year was the floating boxes, and the quote I decided to put here is another thing I found on Pinterest. I was created to create. And if that isn't the truth, then I don't know what is. The boxes themselves are 5 by 5 and leave just enough room to add important reminders like birthdays and things like that. This is also the point in the video where I start to fight with the sun, so please ignore my cat's silhouette. He really didn't want to leave me alone. This month, I've decided to bring back an oldie but a goodie by adding a brain dump page in. This is a sort of catch-all for any thoughts or ideas that I have throughout the month, and it's really useful. Next to this is my writing tracker, where I'm going to write one line a day about what I was able to accomplish. Last but not least is a 2-page spread dedicated to the snowflake method, a writing technique that I fell in love with last year, and I really do want to continue to use it to improve my writing. There are 10 steps in all, 9 of which are completed before you actually start writing your novel, which is step 10. Next to this is a time tracker where I'm going to mark off how much time I spend working on each step. I'm hoping that by tracking this information, I can better refine my writing process. Unfortunately, the sun moved into the most annoying spot for the flip through, and despite this, I really do love how my bullet journal turned out. I'm definitely going to be showing you a flip through of January in the beginning of my February plan with me, so you'll be able to see it completed with all of my weeklies. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you like what you saw, maybe think about subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Not that I'm sure that actually works, but why not? Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to my next video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!